What's up out there? Woke up this morning to a Steam post about free content and quality of life updates coming in version 1.3 for Melvor Idle. So let's go through this post. There was one a couple of weeks ago about the expansion itself. I decided not to cover that one. It just looked like a rehash of some of the stuff we had before, so I didn't bother with it. This is all new information, so let's dive into this and see what we've got coming. Hello everyone, this announcement details the free content and quality of life inclusions you'll find inside the upcoming 1.3 major update. These major I think they left a letter out here. These major updates are usually released a few days prior to the expansion launch. So if I look at the calendar, the expansion comes out on June 13th, which is 1 week from Thursday. So I'm gonna guess, today being the 4th, that 1 week from today is when we're gonna get this patch. Or sometime early next week at the probably latest in there. So anyway, we've got this coming. We're getting new content into the base game. So new content is Strongholds. Strongholds are a new combat challenge that provides a few twists to what you're usually used to. Similar to dungeons, Strongholds will task you to slay a predefined set of monsters for rewards at the end. There are 4 Strongholds being added to the base game along the 4 that are going to be in the Abyss. So the Strongholds have the following mechanics. There are 3 tiers to each Stronghold: Standard, Augmented, and Superior, each with increasing difficulty, passives, and upgraded rewards. Certain tiers require certain items to be equipped to enter. All monsters deal a new type of damage called pure damage. This means your damage reduction gear will have no effect, so all the preaching I do about damage reduction gear is going to be out the window. This is a pure DPS combat challenge, so this sounds pretty cool. That means you're not going to have to worry about defensive layers at all. Just go in and annihilate, or get annihilated, as the case may be. Monsters drop their regular loot inside Strongholds, and the monsters contained within are ones you've already faced. No new surprises here. Monsters have adjusted damage values to accommodate for the lack of damage reduction, so that means they're probably going to hit a lot harder. Or maybe a little less harder, I'm not sure. I don't know how to take that, because damage reduction plays such a huge role. So anyway, Stronghold rewards are going to be called Enhancements, and if you're looking at the screen here, right below where our summoning tablets are, there's going to be 3 new symbols that you can socket stuff in. So completing Stronghold rewards you with a new type of item called an Enhancement. These are minor buffs that you can equip to increase the power of your character. Enhancements may provide bonuses to combat or non-combat. Oh, non-combat, that's awesome, because the jewels we get don't do non-combat, which I'd love if they had more stuff for non-combat. Anyway, there are 3 types of enhancements that you can equip, which are denoted by their shape, allowing you to mix and match bonuses that suit your needs. So the example here is Undead Enhancements 1, 2, and 3. And, oh, it's just the name of it. So when I was looking at this on my phone, it was really small and it was hard to read, but now that I can see it on PC, basically, you get a plus 2% chance to double loot in combat, or a plus 3% melee max hit. So the round one has a plus 2% chance to double loot in combat. The triangle gets the plus 3% melee max hit, and the square one is plus 2% global skill XP. Now, there are superior enhancements. The ultimate reward is what we call a superior enhancement, which is obtained from the superior Stronghold tiers. There is 1 superior enhancement per Stronghold. Superior enhancements can be equipped into any of the 3 enhancement slots. The bonuses on these combine the previous tier of enhancements into a single item, which acts as both a powerful buff as well as a quality of life enhancement for your character. So this sounds really cool. So this Undead Enhancement Superior version has plus 4% chance to double items globally, plus 6% melee max hit, plus 4% global skill XP, and plus 4% accuracy rating per attack turn. Stacks up to 5 times. So that looks really cool. The future is now, old man. Oh God, I feel attacked. So quality of life additions. Alongside the new content, we have some nice quality of life additions coming that we're introducing. Now, I made a video last night that is not going to see the light of day. I'm going to have to re-record it. Thanks, Melvor developers. It's awesome. It is what it is. I kind of kid about that. So I was going to do a mod video. I'm going to actually I'm torn. I don't know if I want to do a mod video now or wait until we wait a week and get this and see what happens. Here's why. So here's the quality of life that we're getting. Modifier sources. Remember that text and this is in a future, it's on the screen here. In a future update, you'll be able to see where your bonuses come from. Well, 1.3 is that update. There was always a line, and then it got like struck through, so you couldn't see it. So the entire modifier system for the game has been reworked from the ground up. Sorry, mod developers, which has allowed us to provide this kind of information to you. At this stage, there's only a few, I think there are only a few areas of the game that show where your modifiers come from. Skill XP and Mastery XP modifiers, which is good. Doubling and Preservation Chance modifiers, Skill Interval modifiers, and Thieving Stealth modifiers. So I'm guessing maybe not combat or something. This is a system designed in a way where it's quite easy to obtain the sources of any modifier in the game. We have plans to expand this in the future for other stats. So whatever that means. So like they've got chance to preserve resources capped at 80%, and then they show that bronze bar mastery level 80. Oh, so they're actually breaking it down by the bronze bar, the ice jump, which you get that, Puff the Baby Dragon. So there's 10% from the pet, 10% from an agility obstacle, and 20% from your mastery on the bar. The future is now, old man. Again, I feel attacked. Okay, so then we come down here. We've got 10% smithing mastery pool bonus and the tie pet for a total of 8%. And what's this one here? This is... What is this? I'm not sure what skill this is, but it's showing interval reduction. So you've got Iridan, that's a pet. That's the Art of Control that you buy. Iridan is a constellation. I can't remember what Zon is. Maybe that's something new, but at any rate, I don't remember that name. But that's something reducing interval speed. So they've got a lot of information coming in here. Here's your stealth and perception. This gives you a 100% success rate, blah, blah, blah. Man Mastery level 99 gives you plus 99, and that's thieving stealth. So Man Mastery level, why do they do that twice? That's weird. Man Mastery level 99 gives you plus 99. And then Man Mastery level 99 gives you plus 75. Unless there's two bonuses off that. I'm not sure. That reads kind of odd. 10% Thieving Pool Mastery bonus, 95% Thieving Mastery Pool. So like they're really breaking it down. Then there's the potion. And, yeah, okay. So that's cool. They're showing where all that comes from. But apparently that was a total rework. Okay, next quality of life. Agility obstacle search. We finally implemented the ability to search agility obstacles for specific modifiers that you want enabled, which is kind of cool. One of the most annoying aspects of agility is attempting to figure out where modifiers are that will benefit your current goal. With this search function, it is now a lot easier to locate these obstacles. Searching a simple type the modifier you want, any part of it like the skill name, and the agility will highlight where all the positive modifiers are located. As long as the modifier contains words you are searching for, then it will show you where it is. So in the example, they are clicking on or typing in wood cutting in this little search bar, and it's going to show these. Now, this is not going to show you everything that's associated with that skill, I don't think. It's just going to light up the obstacles where there is something to go find that is for that skill. So like if you click on obstacle 3, I believe this is obstacle 3, it's going to show you that there is wood cutting in there. So yeah, that looks cool. I don't know how much I'm going to use this. I've kind of got some of that stuff memorized, or I've got a little chart, or there is a cool mod somebody gave me, if it still works after all this, that I want to talk about, but it does some other cool stuff. Anyway, nice quality of life change. You can actually search your obstacles and find stuff. The one caveat to this, I doubt that it's going to show, like if you type wood cutting, it's not going to show this plus 3% global skill XP. Like that's, depending on what you're doing, you may want the global skill XP. It's related to, what I'm trying to say is pit jump. The pit jump obstacle is related to wood cutting, just not directly. It's something that can affect it because you're getting more global XP and stuff like that. So you may want that instead of the interval. I don't know why. You'd probably want the interval ahead of it. But it's cool that they're adding this. You can actually search for and get wood cutting or all the skill XP ones. It would show all the skill XP ones. But it doesn't tie it all together. So you have to know that there are different keywords that you'd need to use, if that makes sense. Offline progress. Now, this is a little leading. I was thinking they were doing something different with offline progress, but this is just a quality of life to the offline progress bit. You will now see a progress bar alongside how much more progress is left to calculate. So the really long load time. So what it says here is this should help in situations where you believe the game may be doing nothing, but it's actually still calculating your progress. So it's going to put a little progress bar so you don't just sit there and think, oh man, it's crapped out and you got to reload it. No, it's just taking time. View monster list. Now this is kind of cool. I like this idea here. So you can now view the monster list for all dungeons and strongholds in game via the new area info drop-down menu, which I think you could just click on that and see. No, I guess you had to fight the monsters. This will display the monsters in order, the number of times you will face them. If you have not defeated the monster yet, it will show as a question mark. Clicking the name of the monster will also show their stats. So that's cool. I like how they're adding that. That's a nice addition. I don't remember if I have a mod that does that or not. I don't think so. Combat area information. We've also added some more information to all types of combat areas that you might appreciate. You can now see whether it contains a pet and if you found it yet, which is awesome. The number of times you've completed it, Dungeons and Strongholds only. There's a mod I have for this that I use because it's just kind of cool to see it. What I used it for was if I haven't completed it very much, chances are I don't have the pet, but they're taking care of all this stuff, so probably won't need that mod anymore. The combat triangle, viewed as a table in the game that automatically adjusts based on your game mode and any potential overrides the area may have. That's cool. So it's actually going to let you look at the combat triangle and see the differences between hardcore and adventure and all that stuff. That's cool. View on the wiki moved into this menu. Oh, so they took the big giant thing down on the left. Okay, that's cool. Other minor quality of life, added more stats to the combat stats panel. Okay, cool. So they've got like abyssal resistance and stuff like that. Slightly updated the fishing UI to display the XP and interval without needing to select the fish. That's cool. I like that because you used to have to click on the damn fish every time and that sucked. It was kind of just it was miserable to scroll through or click through all that. Trying to find like the best fish or whatever. Now you got like a little chart you can go through. Ability to export, download, create URL for saves in the top right drop-down menu. So just some other stuff there. So we're nearing the release of Into the Abyss, so keep your eyes peeled for the upcoming 1.3 update. So a lot of good quality of life stuff here. The unfortunate side of things is this is going to break about 3 or 4 of the mods that I'm running now or make them redundant, which is great. I love to see the stuff get incorporated into the game itself. There's a bunch of other stuff I'd love to see incorporated in, but it is what it is. So I've got a big patch coming and we've got a big expansion coming in a week. So get excited about it. I'm looking forward to Into the Abyss. It is going to bolt into relic mode and I can just continue on my relic mode run. I don't know that I'm going to beat Throne of the Herald. I'm probably not going to beat Throne of the Herald before I get into the expansion, but I am definitely going to be charging headfirst into the expansion with relic mode because it's built right into it. So I'm just going to go right on into it. So anyway, that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.